You know the drill at home, right? You've got an HDMI cable running from a streaming box to the TV, maybe a little splitter if you have a gaming console.
Yeah, you hide the wires and you're good to go.
Exactly. But today we are taking a deep dive into something way bigger. We're looking at a highly detailed catalog page from HDTVSupply. They're a 25-year veteran in commercial audio-video products.
Right, and specifically, we're unpacking a heavy-duty piece of tech called the Thor Broadcast H-THUNDER-12, and also the H-THUNDER-2 HDMI-to-RF modulators.
Yeah, and our goal today is to kind of decode what this dizzying web of product links reveals about the hidden digital infrastructure of the public spaces you visit every single day.
Because looking at the specs for the Thor H-THUNDER-12, the first thing that really stands out is how it solves a fundamental physics problem that you just don't ever hit in a living room.
Right, I mean, we all struggle to manage a simple 3-port HDMI splitter behind our TVs. But this source is casually listing these Wolfpack modular matrix switchers that support up to 160 TVs. I mean, who on earth actually needs a 160 by 160 HDMI setup?
Well, if you think about standard HDMI cables, they are great for short distances, but they start dropping the signal after, like 50 feet?
Yeah, around 50 feet.
So if you are building a sprawling sports bar or a wide-scale government facility, 50 feet gets you absolutely nowhere, and that is the whole purpose of an HDMI to RF modulator.
Oh, gotcha. So instead of running hundreds of expensive HDMI cables that are just going to fail over long distances anyway, this device takes the digital HDMI signal and modulates it into radio frequencies, right? RF.
Spot on. Yeah, turns your high-def video into a broadcast signal. That way, the existing coaxial wiring in a commercial building can easily handle it without losing any video quality.
Wait, so you can just blast that signal across the entire building?
Precisely. It is really the only way to get a clean signal from a server closet all the way to a screen on the opposite side of a massive stadium.
Okay, so the signal can physically travel the distance, but who is buying these massive Wolfpack switchers? The source specifically targets some heavy hitters, right?
Oh, absolutely. The target audience here goes way beyond enthusiastic home theater hobbyists. The catalog outlines specialized purchasing avenues like the federal GSA schedule, NASA SUP programs, and they offer TAA-approved products.
Wow, so secure government operations, we are talking about true enterprise-level data distribution here.
Exactly.
Okay, but let's say I'm a sports bar owner with 80 different screens playing 80 different games. I would literally lose my mind trying to manage all those remotes. How does a human actually control this without it descending into complete chaos?
Well, that brings up the next major hurdle, because you can't just hand a bartender a basket of 80 remotes. The text details a comprehensive control ecosystem required to actually tame these giant setups.
Right, it's not about standard remotes at all.
No, not at all. It relies on these Wolfpad tablet systems and wall-mounted color touchscreens. Plus, there are free apps for iOS, Android, and Windows 11.
I saw that. And they emphasize high-level control setups using dual RS-232 and TCP/IP. So we're not talking about bouncing infrared beams around like a universal remote.
Yeah, exactly. They are using standard IT networking protocols to manage everything from afar. Basically, they treat these TVs like computers on a localized internet.
So a manager can just use a dedicated iPad and seamlessly route a 4K signal from a backroom satellite box straight to screen number 72 over the bar.
Yep, all happening over the local network. It completely demystifies the magic a bit, but it really makes you appreciate the highly synchronized engineering happening right behind the drywall.
It really does. Which leaves a final thought to chew on the next time you're out. We started by picturing that simple, low-power setup behind your home TV.
Right.
Now multiply that by 100, running constantly. Considering these commercial matrix systems are pushing immense amounts of 4K and 8K data to hundreds of screens simultaneously over local networks, what kind of intense physical heat and energy footprint is being generated by those servers hidden just behind the walls of your local pub?